And welcome, this is ballerscuba with another vote video. This is going to be a vote video for what replaces Final Fantasy X. We are getting very close to the end of that, including the bonus videos. So, it is time to start thinking about what I will be doing next. We have quite a few games, including some new games to this list, as well as some familiar titles. I'm going to be going through them in alphabetical order because that way it doesn't appear like I have any favorites, because I don't. We're going to start today with Baldur's Gate. This is the enhanced edition, so there are a couple other things on here. There's Siege of Dragonspear and the Black Pit, but to start, I feel like Baldur's Gate is the way to go. This is based on Dungeons and Dragons, which I have not played. I am familiar with a lot of the mechanics of that, but Baldur's Gate itself, I have not played for myself before. There are a lot of options to it. I hope that I'll be able to get through it, but I may require assistance at least getting things underway. But I am excited about this. I have put it off long enough. If you guys are interested in Baldur's Gate, one of the biggest names in classic computer RPGs, vote for it in the comments section below. Next on the list is Fallout. This is the first Fallout, Fallout 1, but of course back then they just called it Fallout. Came out in 1997 by Interplay. I have not played Fallout 1 either. This is a series that I have done for the channel, but I started with Fallout 3. I have not had a chance to play the earlier titles. This is the opportunity to do that. So, if you guys are interested in the original Fallout game, I do have to say that from what I've seen, it is different than what I played. What I played seems more of like a first-person shooter with some tactics involved. This is much more of an isometric tactical battle system, but it is still the Fallout world. If you guys are interested in seeing Fallout, vote for it in the comments section below. Next on the list is Final Fantasy X-2. Now, this is going to be the only game today from the Final Fantasy series. It is not a main title. This is a sequel to Final Fantasy X, but it is a completely different story, different tone, different lots of things. Some people love it, some people hate it. I felt the need to actually address that a little bit because it is, well, different. It's much more of a side title than it is a main entry in the Final Fantasy series, even though when it was released, they treated it like a main title. It does take place a couple years after Final Fantasy X, for those of you that are not aware of it. It is much more lighthearted. They're going for fun, silly at times, much more than Final Fantasy X was at all. If you guys are interested in Final Fantasy X-2, vote for it in the comment section below. Next on the vote video is a game that we have seen in previous vote videos before. This is The Legend of Dragoon. It's a PlayStation 1 Japanese RPG. Some people say it is one of the most underrated titles of the time, but there were so many Japanese RPGs at the time, it was hard to keep track of all of them, and this one seems to have gotten lost. It's The Legend of Dragoon. There's not too much more that I can say about it other than this pretty damn sweet cutscene, I do have to say. This opens up the game. They actually won't let me skip it. But if you guys are interested in seeing The Legend of Dragoon, vote for it in the comment section below. Next up is another PlayStation 1 Japanese RPG, although this one does take a slightly different approach to the genre. This is Parasite Eve, once again making its return to the vote video. If you guys are interested in seeing this slightly horror-ish RPG, vote for it in the comment section below. Next on the list today is Seiken Densetsu 3. This is the third game in the Mana series. Luckily, there is a patch so that I can play this. It was only released in Japan in 1995. It is the sequel to Secret of Mana, which, of course, had a prequel in Sword of Mana, but that came out first. So, if you guys are interested in watching me continue the Mana series, vote for Seiken Densetsu 3 in the comment section below. And our final game today is Tales of Phantasia. This is the first Tales game, and as you can see, it has been translated very nicely for me. This was originally released in 1994 for the Super Famicom in Japan. This is the first Tales game. It is a different take on the Japanese RPG genre than some of the other games that we have seen to this point. This is much more action-based, squad-based, stuff like that. If you guys are interested in seeing the first of the Tales games, vote for it in the comment section below. And that is going to do it for today's vote video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the selection of games that I chose today. I tried to keep it some new, some old, a little bit different genres as well, or at least different takes on the RPG genre. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the selection, and I hope you do look forward to the upcoming Let's Play. I've been ballerscuba. Thanks for watching.